Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully create our view page, right? So now in this video I want to discuss about that add page. That means if you want to click as a add attendance, then that will be load one of the another page, right? So that is in our view page. I have also created this button. So now let's go to our view page. So into the employee attendance, I have created one of the view, and into the view area, there have the one of the button as a add attendance. So I want to create one of the another URL. So that will be one of the URL will be needed. That is a route as a employee and name it as a attendance add. Okay. So this type of one of the route I want to create. So if you want to create this route, then you have to go to your web route. So I have also created another controller as employee attendance controller. So now I copy it. Okay, copy it. That will be also one of the get method. So here I have created this route. Our route name will be as a employee attendance add. So now I copy it, and then in our web route I name it as a employee attendance add, and also that will be as a not view, that will be as a same as a add page, and that means that will be our URL. And in our employee attendance controller I want to create one of the method, and our method will be as a attendance add. Okay, so I name it as a add. Perfect. So that is our method. I copy this method. So we have to create this method in our employee attendance controller. Now go to our employee attendance controller, and after this I want to create another one that will be as a public, and then function, and then our method. So that is our method as a attendance add, right? So into the attendance add, I want to get this data from our user table. If you go that is the table will be needed, and also here we have to insert this data, and also we have to get all the data from our main table, that is a user, right? So into the user area I have also registered some of the employee. You can see that is all that our employee. So our main work is we have to get a specific all that user, which user name is as a employee, right? So that means our user type, which user type will be as a employee. I want to get this data. Simple work. So now let's do that work. For doing this, here I take one of the variable, I name that as I take as a data, and with the data area, that is the same procedure, I name it as a employees. Okay, I name it as employees. And then our user model, because we have to get all the data from our user, right? So that is our user model I have also created. That is our user, and make that sure you use that user, right? So you can see I have also load that our user. So now we can actually use this model. So that is a user model. So into the user model, I have to put one of the condition as a where condition, where our database field name as a user type, right? Where our user type will be as a what? Our user type, that means this user type will be as an employee, right? So I want to get this data, better I copy it. So that is the employee. So here I simply paste it. I hope it's very much clear to you, friend. Then I want to get this employee data. So I simply get it. Okay. And after that, I want to return one of the view page that will be just like that same. I copy it, and here I paste it. That means in the return view, into the backend folder, I have created one of the employee folder. Into the employee folder, I have created another folder as the employee attendance. And into the employee attendance, I want to create right now another page that will be as the add. Okay, that means the employee attendance underscore add, and I get this employees data, take the things with this variable, and that is our data, and then here I simply pass it. Perfect. Now we can actually access this user data, employee data, in our attendance add page. Now I copy it. So in our attendance employee attendance folder, in the employee attendance folder, I want to create another new file. And now I click as a save as, and that will be as a employee attendance add .blade.php. Okay, that will be our main file. So that will be one of the add page. So better I want to do into the setup. If you go to the designation or any other code application, here only they have the one field, right? So we have to actually design it. So right now from our designation, that is add designation, I copy it. Okay, I copy everything from here. So right now there is a setup designation. So now in our employee attendance add page, here I paste it. Okay, I simply paste it. That is our one field only. So now I want to change it. That will be the add attendance. Okay, that will be the add attendance. and also here that will be actually different name. Right now also we don't need this any validation. I remove that validation. Okay, I think you already know about it. So that is only one form group. Perfect. So now first of all I have to check it. Now if you click as a save all, and now go there, now click as a refresh, now click as a add attendance page. Yeah, it's now perfectly loaded as a add attendance page, and that is a designation name, right? So friend, first of all here we have to design this page. So I want to do like that is our one form group, right? That is the one form group. I want to better make it as a call 6, so then it should be better. So better I want to take one of the dev, and then I make that class, I take one of the row, and then I also want to take another one as a dev, and into the dev I put on the another class. I make it as a call md. Okay, call md6. So that will be as a call md6, and into the call md6 area I want to take this form group, I cart it. Okay, I cart it, and into the form call md6 here I paste it. Okay, so that is actually our this one, that is a row. Better I put some of the note for you, that is our and row, and that is the and call md6. Okay, and better I put two of this as a comment out, so that will help you. Okay, so now and that here I want to visible all that our field for the employee attendance, right? Into the employee attendance there is a date field, there is a attendance status field, and that is our employee ID. So better I want to display out this date field. Okay, that is our date field. So that is our name, I name it as a date, and our type will be obviously one of the date, right? So now I make it as a date type, and also here I name it as a attendance date. Okay, I name it as a attendance date. That will be as a attendance. That's perfect. Now if you click as a save all, and after that I want to refresh it. Yeah, perfect. That is our attendance date, and that is our date format, right? And now also we have to add our attendance status, and attendance status will be actually the present, the leave, and then the absent. So this type of the attendance table we have to create, and also we have to load all that our employee. I want to do here, I want to take another row, then it should be better. Okay, I take another row. So I take another dev. We have to actually design this page as much as simple I can. I will create it. So I take one of the row, and also I take another dev, and with the dev area I make it as a call. Okay, call md. Right now I want to make it as a 12. I want to make it that will be as a total wide. So for the reasons here I make it as a 12. Okay, and better I also want to put that same note, that is our and row, and that is our called 12. Okay, that is our and to call 12. Perfect. So in particular that area I want to take one of the table. Okay, so here that is our submit button, and that is our form. So I want to take one of the table. Okay, take one of the table, and for the table I want to use one of the class. That means in theme I have also used that a lot of the time. Like if you go to our view page, into the view page, and that is the table, right? So you see by default this theme that have some of the class. So right now I want to use this class. I copy this class name, and here I name that class name will be as a table border, table script. Perfect. And also I want to make it as a wide as a 100%. I put one of the style, and into the style area I put that wide will be as a 100%. So that will be as a 100%. Okay, and then I take another t head, that will be the t head, and into the t head area I want to add another tier. Okay, that will be the tier, that means the table row, and into the table row I want to take 3 table. That means table head I want to take. Better I add the th. Our th will be first of all there is a serial number. Okay, that means the serial number will be here, and then I want to take another one. I take another th, that will be as for the employee list. Okay, that will be as the employee list, and then I want to take another one as the employee attendance status. Okay, I take another one as a not that employee, it will be as attendance status. So that's all. So that is the employee list will be our this employee ID, the date I have already taken, and that is our employee, that is status, it will be our attendance status, right? So I want to actually load this one, and then I want to put some of the class actually. So here I first of all add that one of the rows span, and with the row span I make it as a 2, and then I put the class as a text center. Okay, text center will be better. I make it the text center, and style I put as a vertical. Okay, vertical align will be as a middle. I make it as a middle. Okay, so here I update that part, and also that will be the same. I copy it, and then here I paste it, and also I paste it. Okay, so that is our employee list, and that will be also call span 2. I make that as a call, that means the text center, and vertical align I make it as a middle, and also there is a call span, another one. I want to actually add it as a call span, not the row span. I make it as a call span. Okay, and with the call span I want to make it as a 3, because here I have to actually want to add the 3 things. One will be as a present, absent, and the leave. So for the reasons here I take it as a call span as a 3, and then text class will be as a text center, and style will be vertical align middle, and here I can also use another wide. Okay, then it will be better actually. So I want to add another wide. I want to add another wide as a 30. Okay, 30%. Now let's check this out. Like if you click save all, and now if you go and refresh it, yeah, now you can see that is our serial number, that is our employee list, and that is our attendance status. So into the attendance status, as I have already take one of the call, that means the call span as a 3, right? So into the call span 3 I want to load that present, the absent, and the leave. So this type of one of the things I want to add. I want to make it as much as simple. So that is our tier, and after the tier I want to take another tier. Okay, here I want to take another tier, that means the table row, and in this table row I want to add that another th, and in this th will be our present, and then I want to take another one. I want to take another 3 of this will be here, that is a present, and that will be as a leave, and that will be as absent. Okay, that will be as absent. So this type of 3 of this will be loaded, and now click the save all, and now if you go refresh it, yeah, you can see there is a present, there is a leave, and there is our absent. Perfect. So here I want to customize it little bit. You can also use some of the class, and with this class you can actually update it that total portion. So I will do the things later. Right now, first of all, I put some of the class for you. Later we will create some of the class for this. Okay, I make it as a text center, text center, and text center I put that button as a button. I name that as a present all. Okay, so this type of name, and also I put one of the style. I put that style as a display, and then table cell. Okay, table and then cell. So that is all that CSS code. I think if you know a little bit that CSS, then it's not be hard for you. And also I want to use some of the background color. And background color I want to make it as a right now as a black, as a 0 0 0 and then 0. Okay, so that will be actually look like better. Maybe click the save all, and now refresh it. Yeah, you can see it's now pretty well, right? So I also want to apply the same things for the leave and the absent. So better, that is our th, right? I copied that total th, I copy it, and then I updated the th for the leave, I updated the th for the absent. So that will be the same, that means the same concept, only I want to change that class name. I make it as a leave all, and that will be as a absent all. Okay, that will be as a absent underscore all. Now if you click as a save all, and now refresh it, yeah, that is a present, that is a leave, and that is a absent. Perfect. So now here I want to load our body, that means a t body. So our t body will be, there is our t head, right? So there is our t head, and after the t head I want to start our t body for this table. So that will be as a t body. Okay, I take that as a t body, and here I want to make that finish on here. That is our t body. So into the t body I want to take another tier. The tier, and into the tier area I want, here I'll have to load that serial number, I have to load that employee list, and then that is our employee status, right? So I take one of the tier. So into the tier here, first of all I want to take the 3 TD, because there is actually the 3 TD, 1, 2, and then 3, right? So I want to take as a 3 TD. So that is our tier. I make it as a TD. That means the table data. So here I want to add the table data. So I copy it. So I paste both of these on here. Okay. So that is actually our total TD. So to the TD, that is our first one. So here it should be display our this serial number, right? That means the serial number will be display here. It should be display our employee list. So that will be display as employee list, and that will be display our this present option. So this present option here I want to do, here we have to actually customize it, because of all here also I take it as a call span as a 3, right? So also I want to make that update. So that means this one, or that means this TD will be also here I want to make it as a call span 3. Okay, so here I make it as a call span 3 for this TD. And then here I take one of the another class, that means one of the dev. Into the dev area I put one of the class, and this class I name it as a switch toggle, and then switch 3. Okay, that will be as actually 3, and then I make it as a switch candy, ITCH. Okay, switch candy. So this type of one of the class I want to use, and here I want to use one of the input field. So for the input field, if you go to our theme, into the theme, right now I open one of the page, because here we need the check mark some of the box. So that is our form. If you go to that is our form. In the form, if you go to that advanced element, into the advanced element, maybe that is this type of one of the fill up I want to actually use. Okay, you can use this type of things, whatever you choose. That is actually the radio button. So I want to use some of the radio button, not the check mark, because only one data will be inserted. Because if you select as a radio one, then automatically only it will be selected, everything will be as unselect, right? So we need that some of the basic radio buttons. So better I want to copy it. Okay, I select it with the inspect, and that is our demo radio, right? So there is a demo radio, and there is our radio button. The input field will be also needed, right? So there is a 2 things will be needed. So better I want to select it. I select it, I click as a edit HTML, and from to this position I only want to take one. Okay, that is the input type from group and radio button. I copy it, and now here first of all I paste it. Okay, so I paste it. That is input name. I name it as a form group 1. The type will be as a radio, ID, and then checked. So I make it first one will be as a checked. Okay, first one will be as a checked. So that will be actually for the present. That will be for the present, and then I want to take another one, because 3 will be needed, right? So that will be 3 will be needed, and for rest of this here we don't need to make it as a checked. So I remove it, and then I want to update this 3 of this part. That will be as a leave, and that will be as absent. Okay, that will be as absent. And better I want to update it that ID I make it as a for 2, that will be group will be as a 2, I make it as a radio 2, and here that will be as a 3, I make it as a name 3, and ID will be as a 3. Okay, a type will be obviously as a radio type. So I simply update this part. Now first of all I check it. Now if you click as a save all, and that is our last div, that is our end div, and that is our end td, right? So that is our last td, there is another td, and that is our tier. Perfect. Okay, so now if you click as a save all, and now go there, now refresh it. Yes, you can see, friend, now that is the present, that is the leave, and that is the absent, right? So that is the design here I want to display it, right? So it's perfect. That is everything is now great. This type of one of the checkbox I want to use, and here whatever the things you will choose, only one will be executed. So friend, that's all for our design, right? So now we have to make it as a dynamic, because here we have to updated that our date, we have to load all that serial, we have to load all that our employee, because of all here I have also get all that our user type employee data and pass it in our this add page, right? So now we have to add that for each, and with this for each I want to load all that our employee list on here, and then also we have to update all that our this field for the attendance status. So better I want to continue this process. In our next video I will update our this portion, and then we'll insert this data from to this position. Okay, so how can do that work? In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.